Dylan talks about things nobody cares about, but you watch anyway. Dylan talks about things nobody cares about, but you can't look away. Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, yeah. Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, yeah.
Hey, I'm Dylan. Welcome to my show, Dylan's Couch. If you watched episode 1, you probably have some questions for me like, did I ever get a date with Jessica? Well, the answer is yes. But circumstances almost came between us. Kind of like Romeo and Juliet, except without the swords, daggers, and poison, which is a shame because swords, daggers, and poison are pretty cool. So anyway, here's what happened. I asked Jessica if she'd like to go to the mall sometime. You know, hang out. And she said yes. We should go on Thursday. Thursday? Who goes to the mall on Thursday? Everyone knows that the cool people go to the mall on Friday. If you go to the mall on Friday, these people who look like this. But if you go on Thursday, you see people who look like this. Well, unfortunately, it had to be Thursday or nothing, because over the weekend, Jessica and her family were going to go to a cow milking protest. So first, I had to take care of my finances, because you know what they say, girls don't like boys, girls like cars and money. I don't have a car. So I head into the office because I'm late for school, and I asked Principal Anderson for a hall pass. So here's the part where fate stepped in. She hands me a totally blank hall pass. No date, time, nada. A totally blank hall pass. It was like the Holy Grail. The lost treasure of the Sierra Madre, wherever that is. The map on the back of the Declaration of Independence. So here's the solution to my money problem. I mean, a blank hall pass. Do you have any idea how much they're worth on the black market? Okay, I don't know how much they're worth on the black market either. In fact, I'm not really sure what the black market is. But I do know those blank passes are very valuable. Okay, I need copies of that pass, and I need them fast. I head over to the copy in our school library, but here's the catch. No dimes. But as I always say, there's a reason for everything. Last week when I had detention and had to make 200 copies of worksheets for Mrs. Stern after school, I thought to myself, what could be the point of such a senseless punishment? Now I knew. It was so I could have time to memorize Mrs. Stern's 10-digit code to the copier. Sound impossible? Well, you see, nothing's impossible for the D-Man. I did it using a simple memory trick. First, it's the year her boyfriend left her, 1492. Next, it's the number of cats she has, 95. And last, it's the year she started working at our school, 1776. I tapped in the code and bingo! 20 blank hall passes. I was set. But then, the worst thing that could have happened, happened. Worse than if I woke up one day and all my teeth had turned black. Worse than I decided to cut my own hair with electric hedge trimmers. Worse than I decided to gargle with Drano. Okay, maybe not that. What's worse than that? But a pretty close second to gargling with Drano. Jessica told me she couldn't go. You see, on Wednesday, Mrs. Stern announced that there'd be a chapter test on Friday. And Jessica's now let out on the nights before a test. Okay, so here's the thing. A lesser man may have just given up, abandoned the mission, and lost any chance with Jessica. But not me. Not Dylan. This was an opportunity for greatness. You see, most people use the same password for everything. Like my mom, she gave me a password for her email. And it turns out to be the same password for her ATM card, too. And Mom, if you're watching this, I never took any money out. I swear. Which brings us to a discussion about right and wrong. It is wrong to hack into someone's personal computer. It is wrong to take advantage of access to someone's passwords. And most importantly, it is wrong to use the same password for everything, especially if you're a teacher who leaves your computer on while you have lunchroom duty. Now, before you judge me too harshly, remember this. I could have changed all my grades, but I didn't. I could have deleted all the homework assignments, but I didn't. In the grand scheme of things, I think I acted like a pretty responsible young man. At least until I look at it. The only snag I ran into was that I was 15 minutes late for lunch. I thought Mrs. Stern was gonna freak out. Luckily, I had a hall pass. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Hilarious.
Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, Dylan's couch, yeah.
So that's the show, okay? But unfortunately, it had to be Thursday or nothing, because over the weekend, Jessica and her family were going to go to a cow milking protest. I almost said convention.